Okay, welcome for the June 12th town board work session before our meeting. We'll go over resolutions and motions first. So first resolution we've got is bicentennial events authorizations. Anybody?
I'll do it.
Patty?
Yeah.
Okay. Second one is the closeout of the water line project. Joe? Then after that, we've got several motions, hiring the new cleaner, approving the list of summer rec hires, approving us to update our authorized agents with Key Bank, a beer wine permit. We are going to, under agenda changes, we're gonna add a resolution to allow me to sign the amendment to the congregate dining contract with Erie County. Anybody want to read that?
I got it.
Joe or John? And then we're also gonna add a motion to hire a new senior van driver, Paul Zabrowski. So that pretty much takes up that, unless anybody has anything else.
John, can I ask you when his hire date will be effective?
We'll say effective immediately.
Okay.
Yeah, because I know Brenda wants to start having him ride with her this week, so. Any updates on any of our planning items? I don't really have anything unless Emily has news for us on anything.
A couple of things to touch on in executive session, under pending threat and litigation contract issues.
Okay, then we will skip on to water sewer updates. Scott?
Yeah, so you have the items for the resolution. Again, we feel that the project is complete. Don't see any issues out there. They completed their punch list. We have the maintenance bond, that kind of information. We did receive a phone call on Friday from Rich Rakowski complaining about some of the restoration on the south side of Indian Falls Road. I went out there this evening to take a look. I didn't really see anything, but I did call him and he said that he was concerned about some potential ruts there and that his mailbox is slightly different location than it was before. I don't know. I'll call him again, and I'll talk with you guys about it. I don't see anything major there, to be honest with you.
Did he have any picture to show of what he perceived to be prior to the?
Well, I also
Remediation.
looked at our pre-construction photos. We always do that. I
Didn't see any different.
didn't-
And if you
It's
show him
probably
that,
improved. Again, we all, we can talk about it later, but I think, I'll give him a call again.
you can show him the picture of his mailbox before the project, right?
Again, it may have moved 2 feet or something. I don't know.
The USPS ought to be notified. Federal
Well,
property.
And as long as it's within the requirements for the postal service.
Yeah, it's in the right, it's that it moved a little bit west-east, not north-south. The
Oh,
post
that's
office
not too
needs-
bad then.
Yeah,
Okay.
so.
Okay,
Scott, was there any other issues with, it's been a little while, a couple of weeks back, maybe a month or so with Lewis Road.
Yes, so we
Is there
still
any
have
movement
to,
on that or?
no, it's on my court right now. We
Okay.
have to apply for a perm 32 from DOT because it's a state road. So
Okay.
because this is now kind of a project that we have to do, we didn't do it as an emergency fix, is we kind of fixed the emergency. To do the permanent fix, I have to go through the permit process, so
Okay.
it's gonna take a little longer. But
Okay.
right now, we're okay.
Temporary fix right now, no other issues, we're just going through the.
Process to actually do the real fix and
Thanks.
go the right way. But good question.
okay. Anything else? All right. Thank you. Building updates. Anything new, John?
No, not really, but you have to refresh my memory. Was I supposed to look for the columns? Did I say I would do that? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Replacement,
I will.
right?
Just
Replacement.
options, so what we might be able
Yeah,
to replace it with.
Okay,
I haven't been able to find that drawing yet either on the library. I'm still looking for that.
Christine sent me something, but I have to go see her, or maybe I can send it to my wife's phone because on my phone. I can't. So
Okay.
Well, similarly, what are you looking for from the current library?
Yeah,
What is-
Scott, we're looking for who installed the pit for the pump station or the little pump station they got down
That I
there.
might not have. Remember at one point where we were looking at the retaining wall, we
Mhm.
found some files related to
Yeah, I
that?
think she might have them, she's,
Okay.
but again, I can't.
Okay.
I can't zoom in on my phone or anything like that, so.
Okay. If you have more problems, send me an email, because I'll
Okay.
search through what we had from a
Yeah,
couple
so
of
what-
years ago.
To fill you in a little bit, we've had a couple issues with the backup in the basement at the ground floor, I guess is the best way to put it. And, Scott, what I believe is the problem is I'm questioning whether our pumps whether floats are getting stuck, which is causing that to rise. Then you have water, you'll see its own level. And then the lines aren't clearing out like they should.
Hmm.
And,
Okay.
and I think we should at least have it looked at to make sure everything's working properly. And to give you another update on how it works, basically, is, or more information. It has two pumps in there and they alternate.
Yeah, it's a duplex.
Yes, so, so if one's not working right, it's building up, and then the other one is not kicking on because it's turned to kick on, right? If it alternates,
But the whole idea is that if one isn't working right, the other one should.
Should kick on?
compensate.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
but again, I
But
don't know the
so then
exact
it's probably
wiring of
also
it.
works that way, so they're both getting used and one's not just sitting there.
Yes.
Okay. So I have to find some information on that, on where to go, then what we'd like to do eventually is we'll probably have to just have like a yearly inspection on it to make sure. everything's right.
Yeah, that's not the worst idea in the world anyway.
Yeah, or something like that. I mean, we do it for
Especially
everything
since
else.
you're getting a backup
Yeah.
and having issues with it,
Right.
with you having a ground floor, a habitable ground floor there.
Yeah,
Okay. Keep me informed. Let me know.
all right, thanks.
Very good. Anything else on buildings? It was just those two, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much what's going on now. We'll have a library board meeting, this week, Wednesday, I believe, and we'll see what's going on. But as of right now, as far as the grants for the building, I think we're gonna be okay with going back to a fire alarm system, I believe the roofs are gonna be good. I do have to get a hold of Dean Hobbs yet, and I will. Just be, I've asked guys just be a little patient maybe, and I'll get it done. Just give me-
Yeah, no, there's no rush. That's as long as things aren't leaking anymore and
Yeah,
they seem good, that's fine. So, yeah, fine.
Well, it did rain today, you might see something, there was a bit of a gusher in the part of it. At least
yeah,
it was where I live.
yeah, and if we could have an issue, maybe, again, I don't think that's a roof issue. I think that's gonna be more of a ceiling and caulking issue along the walls, because I think earlier the rain was coming kind of out of the northeast a little bit or east. And that's usually when we kind of have a problem over there in the front meeting room.
Mm,
They seem to be straight down, so.
Yeah.
From 11.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all right, very good. I have no updates on the grants. I'm gonna send some emails out this coming week. Last week I didn't get to it, so I'll send some emails out to Gallivan's office and Langworthy's office to see if I can get any updates on those.
Is anybody in the assembly, Galvin's in the assembly, I thought he was son.
Gallivan Senate,
So who's in the assembly that we could run to?
Steve Hawley, well,
So we haven't heard,
Steve Hawley temporarily, and then we're moving back to Norrison's.
but that
So,
isn't,
but that hasn't happened yet, so it'll be Steve right now. Yeah. He hasn't really promised any money though,
Oh.
whereas Gallivan and Langworthy's office had
he being Macaulay. Steve.
Steve, yeah, Hawley
Norris might be more prone to because he's been a representative for this
before, yeah. He was usually
But we
pretty
can't-
good.
touch on him until, when is the transition, the end of the year
I'm thinking next year.
or next year?
Yeah.
That's like January 1st next year.
Yeah, I guess still gotta find out about that.
Are you still under grants or?
Yeah, go ahead.
I guess this would kind of apply for grants or apply to that subject, but, have we heard anything back on Connect All from the state or anything? Remember we were watching the Connect All for,
Yeah, no,
okay.
I haven't gotten any emails or anything back from them. That's a good point.
Can you refresh your recollection for us on Connect?
That was on the
There
whole
was a Zoom
spectrum.
meeting and they're supposed to be, I forgot the money's amount, but over $1 million, I think, before it done, or was it 5 million?
Yeah.
It was a good change to get internet to places that were,
Internet.
yeah,
was the focus.
yeah.
I'll go back and pull our contact from those meetings and I'll maybe send an email out on that too, just asking for any updates. Good idea. Any other items? I know we needed to go into executive session, but anything else before we go into executive session?
Just a curiosity from a long time ago when, what was it, County Line Stone, because they wanted to move eastward into Pembroke, asked the town if they could, what is it called, declare null and void that County Line Road.
Mhm.
Is that just sort of tabled for a while?
It's in limbo at this point, yes.
Limbo. So we don't have
Yes.
to move or worry about that.
No.
kind of thing. And then further, because I guess County Line Stone started in the township of Newstead, but the new project where they're moving eastward was 90% in Pembroke. I think the comment was made, really doesn't affect us too much, so we're just sort of going to,
Do we own half that road? County Line, we own one half, right? That's probably
west
about
half.
it, right?
Yeah,
so is there any feeling in what they have? What the town would do, or we don't cross that bridge until we eventually come to it, about the, what do you call the terminology for getting rid of the road?
we basically would abandon the road.
Abandon the road.
In
like
this,
they wanted to do
yeah, in
down
this
the south.
case, yeah, like they did with Sure
Sure
Road
Road was
before, they
abandoned.
actually purchased the road from us.
Okay, and I think it was left at, well, how much shekels would you give us if we abandoned it? Is there any, there's no negotiation?
Not yet. Not yet. When that starts to happen, I will definitely let you know.
So we don't have to keep putting in, so we're not, okay. Just curious. Thanks.
Anybody got anything else?
I hope the curiosity didn't kill the cat.
I don't think so.
Okay, well, then anybody want to give me a motion to go into executive?
Did they do 6? Or that's just perfunctory, or that's executive session 2, number 6?
Yes, yes,
That's executive sessions.
yeah, we'll discuss that with the other.
So it's
Factors.
executive session and the other is potential litigation.
Yes,
We're not going for 3 things, just keep them on 2.
so 6:59. All right,
Moved. I moved.